diagnosed with some small motor skills, some underdevelopment. So my mom was friends with the choir director, and her father had played the piano, and they suggested that I take music lessons. So I started playing the piano when I was about second or third grade. It helped a little bit because I had a little bit of dyslexia too, and I guess when you're doing the scales and going right and going left, you really have to focus in a little bit on your articulation with your fingers, and so that helped, cure me of some of those problems. I sit at the piano and I fool around on the keys till something strikes me. I'll remember what struck me. Either I'll record it with my little, one of those little cassette recorders, or I'll just have it to mental memory. And I find that I need to go back. If I wrote that in the morning, then I need to go back at night to get it down, to make sure it sticks. I may practice it the next day, but I don't try to add on to that. I find that I need to walk away for 2 days, at least. It brings fresh ideas, or I'm going over the same stuff. One of the other reasons I started writing music was because I was book read. That's how I was taught. I have a decent ear, but I don't play by ear, which means someone that may hear like a Billy Joel piece would be able to go and sit down and knock that out because they have a very good ear and pitch and memory. For me, that was the other problem when I was a kid. Someone asked me to play. One, I got a little nervous because I didn't play out too much, and two, if I didn't have the books in front of me, I couldn't play it. And that was frustrating. So what am I going to do, carry all my books around with me? So another reason for the writing of the music was I'd have stuff that I'd have to know because I wrote it. And that is where I find to be a lot of fun with the kids, is getting them to write their own music. We don't discourage anything. If it's some crazy sounding stuff, that's okay. We get it down and they feel good. And they want to play their song for you every lesson. I like working with beginners and moderates, but because of my music and composing and writing, I tend to do more of that, and I take on very few students just because I feel that whatever student I'm with, I need to devote 100%. When I decided to do the album Anatomy of a Piano Player, I said, this may be just a one-shot deal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell any of these things. I don't, I enjoy writing the music, but I may just keep the rest to myself. But I said, if I do one, I'm going to do it the right way and do it the best. And we went into Skyline Studios in Manhattan, and I sat down there, and you talk about an amazing experience. Elton John recorded an album there, Billy Joel, Cyndi Lauper, Shakira, Beyonce, Alicia, they were all on this piano. Their signatures were on the inside of the sounding board. So just sitting down at that piano, I was like, wow. What I've been finding is I've been picking up the blues a little bit, just because I'm trying to get a little bit more out of my genre a little bit and mix up the beats a little bit. So there's a lot of different off beats with the blues and whatnot. So that's why we're picking that up, and just being able to change my tempo a little bit more when I start to write my music.